That would look like an ad commissioned by the Ministry of Tourism, propounding wonderful images along which all of us feel strongly enticed to visit and be part of. But there is another side of the coin, the real side, the truthful one, and the harder to accept, confront and realize. Please keep pace with me. Let me try to explain this statement through a visual reflection of the human ability. This fountain pumps its water in the air according to a timing system that follows no pattern. I took this shot at night and I came the next morning to find this 2-year-old girl walking upon it. Yet an hour before her arrival, that 3-year-old boy with the yellow arrow on his head was forbidden to do the same thing by his overprotective mother, whose ignorance and fear of the unknown and the unfamiliar blocked any chance for her to understand that water cannot harm her child. As you can see, the ignorant mother is following her child every step he takes, while we do not see any trace of the girl's mother simply because she knew that her child must undergo this experience on her own. Once the boy's mother was able to see a girl younger than her own boy walking freely within the water minefield, she started to release her worries, not out of understanding but simply out of shame. The boy constantly puts his hands above his head in an attempt of protection, but that takes away the entire joy of the experience, while the girl is walking as if in her own very familiar backyard. When they grow up, she will lead her community, while he will join the rest of the cattle we call the masses. And all of that because of one simple choice this amazing mother took in the course of courage.
I used to live on a beach in Thailand, which I stumbled across by accident or coincidence, and it was the most magical place in the world. I sat foot on it on the beach and I knew that it was home. And the longer I spent there, I spent 6.5 years there now, and the reason why it was so amazing was because people just lived together in harmony there. Anybody could come and live there. And people that wouldn't fit in just didn't come and live there. And from time to time they would organize something. They would organize drumming or goddess days or healing afternoons or singing or chanting or anything that pole dancing, anything that anybody could ever think of, people would come and teach. But normally people would bring some tea or some cake or something like that and really show appreciation. And everybody would clean up together afterwards and then everybody would go home. People would go and dress up and make costumes out of coat hangers and coconut leaves, and it was absolutely beautiful. It was so free. People would come there and they could just be themselves. They didn't have to have any rules. It was bamboo huts with straw roofs, no electricity. We had candles. We would wake up at 5:30 in the morning and go and swim. And then slowly, people were starting to come to the beach that wanted electricity, so we started to get generators and we're getting noise and we're getting pollution. And then the electricity between 3 hours in the evening wasn't enough. People wanted to start to get electricity during the day, so people started to get electricity during the day, so there were bigger generators, they were making more noise, and suddenly there was light everywhere at night. You couldn't see the stars anymore because there was light everywhere. And because we now had electricity, people that had computers and mobile phones were suddenly starting to come. So you said people with computers everywhere. And then the people with their mobile phones were complaining that they had electricity, but they couldn't get a signal. So after a year, we had a big fat mobile phone pole put up. So now you're sitting in a restaurant with the generators blaring and phones ringing and people with headphones playing on computers. And it doesn't attract the people anymore that want to live in straw huts. So now people come with buckets full with Sangsong whiskey and Red Bull, and they drink all day, and they're rowdy and they're noisy and they treat the Thais badly. We used to be friends. People don't understand that they can drink the filtered water straight out of the river. They want the plastic bottles. And we have so much rubbish everywhere now. People come to the beach and sit on the beach and just leave all their crap lying around everywhere and don't understand that, you know, there are no rubbish people, there are no dustmen. It's us that clean it up. And the beach it's destroyed. And now the Thais are sad, because now the Thais are having to deal with angry people every day. And instead of, you know, sitting around in their own living room feeding us and sitting with us and cooking with us, because, you know, sometimes we would cook, they've now become slaves.
Now, the formula is simple. For each action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. Cultures do collide between each other. But as long as the ultimate goal of man is the lust after power, then that collision is unjust. And the European culture is the most savage, brutal, and merciless of all. We can't imagine, for example, that the Africans would venture out of the continent to conquer the world as Europeans do. We can't imagine as well that the First and the Second World War were launched in Peru or Bolivia or Ecuador. That can only take place in Europe. You would claim that the collision of cultures is an unavoidable process and cannot be prevented. And I agree. What I don't agree on is the mechanism of that collision, the forces that stand behind it, the plots and treachery of greedy men, and their hectic pursuit after power against innocent and simple people, driving an entire nation to slave after distilled products and corrupted ideology, all under the false nation of civilization, modernization. And here, we should stop and define the word civilization. There must have been a time when Thailand was truly a magical place to live in, where images from Anna the King were not far from what once might took place, with all its mystery, authenticity, and enigma. A time when plots and political treachery were endowed only by monarchs and lords and held far away within the thick walls of palaces and forts. A time when simple people were left alone to merge in their own way with nature, colors, weaving to the sounds of dusk and dancing along the threads of moon rays. A time when magic embraced the simple minds of simple people and led them to extract and weave their own identity, which led thread upon a thread to create the textile of their culture and defined the sharp borders of their Thai nation. I stand mesmerized at the supremacy of those primitive designs, the beauty of their colors, and most of all, the faith that is embroidered with each image and at the path of each needle and thread. These are not shirts and trousers, but symbols of adherence to innate powers, dyes and colors, patterns to elevate the spirit of the Thai nation. What are clothes after all, if not a reflection, true and honest, to our human strength and honor? A nation that took 1,000 years to erect had vanished and disappeared in no longer than 30 years, and all under the title of civilization and development, while true leadership and spiritual guidance had disappeared completely, and only idiots and wimps are left to lead this cattle once again to the stables of the West with its tasteless colors and worthless designs, to be bled to the last drop of their frenzy to imitate and their blind lust after confirmation. And I wonder, what a stupid idiot like this is doing on my screen, and who are those stupid so-called photographers doing with such fine equipment that were designed to touch the hand of God and not, definitely not, his asshole. Now, you no longer need to go to a temple or visit a monk on his holy ground. If you have a special occasion, such as a wedding, a funeral, or a birthday, the monk shuttle services would provide you with a mobile monk, a mobile Buddha, provided of course you could afford our exclusive VIP services, and that would include free prayers and free cotton bracelets to ensure the blessings of the squatting Buddha.
And why do you do guiding?
I don't know.
You don't know why you're doing guiding?
Have no job.
And why do you think many people here in Thailand, they don't have job?
Like people from here, you know, they don't have job, don't have money or something, you know, no business for them, you know, like people from Bangkok, from south of Thailand, you know, they come, you know, not people in Thailand, you know, come and then make business, you know. People from Bangkok, from south, you know, from big town, you know, come to Pai, you know, and then buy land, buy business, you know, from people from Pai, you know.
So they take the land from the poor people. But they come here to buy the land from the poor people. And that leaves the poor people with no land.
Like front of here.
Yes?
Yeah. They're gonna selling soon. Over there, they're selling soon. Around here, you know.
They're selling soon, huh?
They're already selling, you know.
Wow.
With foreigner people. Before they be farming like garlic farm, rice field or something like that.
And now?
No.
Now what?
Now. I don't know how to explain. They start gone, you know, everything gone every day. You know?
Everything is gone. All the good old days are gone, huh?
Yeah.
And you are sad about this? How do you feel about this?
Because I'm people in Pai, you know. I'm sad. Because I do business in Pai. So I'm gonna live here forever, you know. But soon I think people from Pai, you know, they don't know everything, so they're gonna lose.
They're gonna lose.
Yeah, I don't know, like,
they're gonna lose for the people in Bangkok?
Yeah, for the people in Bangkok, for the people in South.
Why do you want to be a monk?
Because I want to study. I want to study English, but English is the wild language. Can make me speak with anyone in the world. Can bring me to anywhere. Monk can make his mind peaceful by sitting.
There as a waitress to the one bar, but no need to mention the name. I work there for 12 hours a day, a night. Sometimes I'm asleep for 4 hours, for I need to hard working because of my family. My family is poor. Yes, poor, have, but it's poor. So I'm happy to meet some customer of this bar, because if I talk my life to every person that I give some drink, I'm crying because my tears, it's true. I tell everything I said. You know, I really want to go back to Philippines because I cannot take this job. Because sometimes the customers, she kiss you, she holding your back like that. But it's okay because I'm only a waitress there. But I'm a tourist. I don't have papers to work for that restaurant. So it's okay because I need this job for me and to my family. She hurt me.
Who hurt you?
My employer.
What did you do?
And she never gave me some food. Yeah, and then I run away. We go to my embassy. I tell everything, but my employer told to me, I pay you for 2 years, so you work to me. If I kill you, nobody knows. But you know, I never think that one person kill me for I don't do anything wrong. And I do my best. I do my work good. I mean, my employers, I know she never satisfied to my work. I admit. I tell to my madam, Madam, I know you never satisfied to my work. I talk to her, that please bring me back to my agency and get to the other domestic helper. But shouting me when I'm cooking, I'm the, what you call that? She talked to me. Yes, I have here. Yeah. So very.
Hit you?
Yes, hit me. And then my head poked me into the, what's it called that? To the wall. The two kids see me and the kid cry. Because the kid once, he loved me too much. Because we sleep together. Yeah. And you know, when the kids cry, I feel that he loved me. So I said before I run away, I said, I love you so much. But I know, please don't be mad to me if you never see me again. I don't want to demand the reality to me to do this to earn money. I don't want to use my body to earn money.
I truly wonder, how would this man feel and react if I would pay to have sex with his daughter, sister, wife or mother? Yet, in a Thailand dominated by capitalism and misabuse of humanity, I wouldn't be surprised if he would actually give me a discount if I would have them all. Since His Majesty the King and Her Majesty the Queen are too busy having their pictures taken all the time, I thought I might read them the sex show list. Pussy ping pong, pussy shoot balloon, pussy smoke cigarette, pussy open the bottle, pussy chopstick, pussy shoot banana, pussy magic razor blade, pussy candle fire, pussy magic flower. Should I continue? This place is one of hundreds of places scattered all around Thailand where the sex show list I presented for His Majesty the King takes place each night since late 1970 until this very moment. What amazes me is the kind of slum, fat, bold, old and ugly white businessmen who would abuse the simplicity and the poverty of the Thai nation. But more than that, I wonder how sick and degraded a man could be to accept and encourage a divine creature such as a woman to blow a horn from her pussy.
Monk can make his mind peaceful by sitting.
Longing after the company of monks and tigers, I confront a horrible sign which I understood only when I saw the second sign. How dangerous and disgusting to walk behind a fat American tourist creature called woman. But finally, I saw the most noble of all eyes, the most gracious of all animals, in bars, pushed and pulled out of the will and the simple choices so they would earn the living not for themselves, but to a far more low and ignoble creature called Thai men and Thai women. They leave their cages to exploit their rarity and their nobility to European idiots who believe they can buy everything made in Thailand, be it a 14 years old virgin or a captured tiger, drugged and sedated to meet their cowardice demands. Look at me with a big tiger, they would boast. They exist no more to lie, free, but a mere object for fat, frightened, frail and feeble Europeans and Americans. And the tragedy oscillated that day when those Thai hyenas would make mockery of the king of the jungle. And everyone is happy. Everyone laughs.
Okay guys, I'll just get yours back up yours on those steps for a minute.
His Lordship, the monk, finally arrives, and in his mind he would add a few numbers to his bank account that is getting fatter. How much he would make this day? He must remain serene and mystic, so those European idiots would believe that he truly has a tiger friend. The show must go on. The world rises and falls upon images that have no relation whatsoever to reality. We believe what we see, and we will kill, enslave, capture, burn, destroy, demean, and imprison anything and everyone to maintain our image. The world bears no longer honorable men and women, but only this, a virus, a bowl of cowardice and selfishness. This. Stand up, you stupid, lazy cat, and do your part so we, Thai people, could maintain a lie called Thailand. After a long walk under the frying sun, we arrive to the hottest place on this planet, trapped between rocks and more rocks. So hot that the Thai slaves must carry cheap Chinese fans for the comfort of the wealthy idiots, and cold water bottles constantly delivered. An Australian mule found a fat salary within this inhuman circus, and thus marketing further agony and deeper pain.
Special photos do cost 1,000 baht, but what you get to do here is you sit there with two of our biggest tigers, they put their head in your lap and you actually get to hug and cuddle them. Pretty cool photo. You can have up to 3 people in those photographs with the 2 tigers. You do the regular photos as well, and you get a few souvenirs.
People, when you take photo, you might sit, you might like that. The tiger don't know you. You cannot be in front of the tiger.
That's why the staff handle. You can see the.
But the staff will hold my hand, right? Like he's
Yes,
holding
but
other
if you
people's
are
hand.
in front of the tigers, not allowed.
But just like he's taking the other people around. I don't want to be in front of the tigers, around them. Like the other people.
You know, you have to keep the rule. Otherwise, you know, anything happen, people blame them. Oh, yeah.
You know, if you're walking around, you're taking photos, you turn your back to one of them, you're taking one, and the one behind you is going to go for you because it doesn't know you.
I thought the people are very mean to the tigers, and they were full of, I think, drugs. They didn't move anything, only the little ones, but the big one just lay there from 1 till 4 in the sun, so it's not good. They grab the head and put it in my lap and also put it out. So they are really mean. Every day they are laying in the sun, and when they're ready, they are going to little cages. So it's not good. They say they live in the wild, but it's not true.
Try to take a close look at this Danish cow and watch how majestically she weaves her moves and gestures. It's all about her image, but her brain is one of a chicken.
Det var rigtig dejligt, en stor oplevelse at få lov til at røre en tiger. Det har jeg aldrig prøvet før. Jeg vil helt klart komme tilbage som en kæmpe oplevelse.
For us people from Holland, well, we think it's beautiful, and tiger we could, how do you call it? Hug. And man take them, but they are, I think they have drugs. They are sleepy and they are not well, and they are lying there, and well, it's not happy. It's not real. It's not real.
And why do you think they make this?
I think they earn money. They earn money with it. It's 1,000 baht for a photograph. And people like them, and they took them home and say, "Kate, They look at it and they say, we have a tiger, and look what we are."
What do you think of this type of tourists? Honestly.
Honestly, well, I think it's going too far. It's going too far. And I thought, because it's for the monks, and it's for, they have T-shirts with Save the World, and well, I think I did a good thing to give money for the entree, but when I saw the tigers, it's not right, I think. I think they must live free, really free.
everything you want through him.
Once upon a time, when
You want something you want, and then when you finish, you step on floor, on the floor.
a long, long time ago,
3 times.
a baby that most of you should know.
Everything will happen later.
And this is a Buddhist religion, right?
Yeah.
That most of you should know. His daddy's name was Joseph. His daddy's name was Joseph. And Mary was his mom. And Mary was his mom. Jesus Christ was born on Christmas Day. And then he lived Long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible says, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day.
How could people ever learn any other language if the idiots working in the Thai TV stations can't understand the importance to listen to the original language and not pamper the nation with false and destructive dubbing services? The Thai TV, which should be a lighthouse of integrity, truth and knowledge, became another factor to betray and cheat the Thai nation. And it's done only for profit and money.
And how long you been here?
How long? Maybe 1 year, 2 years.
1 year, 2 years?
Yes.
And you are working with these things here?
Yes.
Are they from Thailand or from Burma?
Yeah.
These things from Burma?
This?
Yeah?
I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know where are these things from?
This one, maybe Thailand.
Maybe.
Yes.
You don't know?
I don't know.
You sell these things and you don't know where they come from?
No.
But for bars?
Yeah, bartender. Bartender.
So you are training for?
The house restaurant. I work at the house restaurant. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. So this is to train competition for bartender.
Yep.
So you have to take bottles. Show me. You finished college.
Yes.
What did you study?
Computer.
Computer. And now where do you work?
Yes, I work on sell the milk.
You sell milk.
Yeah.
So why do you sell milk if you finish computer?
I'm not found to work on about computer on Chiang Mai.
So you could not find work
Yes.
for computers in Chiang Mai.
Yes. So now I do the work, and now my work is sell milk, and I don't know about tomorrow. Maybe I will change my work.
So the best bartender, what does he get?
The money and ticket and airplane.
Airplane.
Yeah.
He gets money and ticket for airplane for the best bartender.
Yeah.
And who made this competition?
Finlandia.
What?
Finlandia vodka. You know?
Vodka.
Yeah, vodka. Finlandia.
Show me.
This
please.
one is Smirnoff.
Yes.
And another one Finlandia vodka.
Finlandia vodka.
Yes.
You said you don't like your color.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because Thailand this same too much. Thailand don't like back, no beautiful. You understand? No beautiful from Thailand. Yes, Thailand like white because this same Thailand back too much. I like white.
Because Thai people like white.
Yeah, Thai like white. Yes.
Every Thai people interest about actor and actress, and they are popular.
What do you
beautiful
think?
people.
But are they really beautiful?
Yeah.
I mean, inside. I mean, are they really? Do we know anything about them inside?
I don't know, same as in like Hollywood. You like you interested about Jolie. You read magazine about her and you don't care. You don't care. You just she's charming. She's cool. People interested about popular actress and stuff.
But don't you think this is a Western way to think and not really a Thai? I mean, in Thailand 20 years ago, there was nobody interested about actors and actresses.
Ooh.
How come suddenly this became popular now?
Because of television.
Because of television.
Oh, teacher. You have your answer in your mind.
So, you have a bookshop, right?
Yes. Why?
Is it working?
Huh?
Is it working, the bookshop?
No.
Why the bookshop is not working?
Thai people don't like to read too much, so much. They like to watch television, TV, and play internet. The other reason is the book is the price is very expensive.
You had opened the first bookshop in Mae Hong Son.
Yes.
And it is not working.
It's not working, but it's okay. Small profit.
Actually, 6:30 in the morning. How old are you? Look at me here. Look at me here. What time is it now? What time? What time? The time now is 6:40 in the morning. Why are you here? Television in the morning? Now it is again 6:42 in the evening. Now it is actually 11 o'clock. Do you understand English? No. No? You don't go to school? You don't go to school? Did you go to school? Tomorrow. Did you go to school? You didn't study English in the school? You speak English?
No, little.
Why little? You don't go to school?
Yeah.
So, why don't you speak English? You study now or you go to school? University?
Yeah.
You go to university?
Yeah.
And you don't speak English?
I don't like. I don't like.
Thank you. What's your name?
My name is Pui.
And what do you study? You go to university?
Yes.
And what do you study?
I study
Do you take English in the classes or not? Okay. Which year are you in the university? At 20. You are at 20 year in the university. Do they give you English in the university or not? What did he do?
Touch my body. My body. And better.
Hit.
Mother expel
Father expelled the brother because he helped you. Why does your mother want you to marry another man? He lent money
to my mother.
So he lent money to your mother, and now your mother wants to sell you for him. How old is he?
I tell you 55.
55. And how old are you?
Come inside.
You come inside in the bar.
For drink, we buy for drink, for look for customer.
So you go and you look for customers.
Yeah.
And then you take him home.
Yeah.
To their hotel.
Yeah.
And how much they give you?
We start for short time for 2,000
For short time.
Yeah. Short. We don't stay all night. We can talk. We sing. But we go for talk. You see me.
So before you go with him, you talk to see if he's good or not good.
Yeah.
Inside.
Yeah.
You don't feel bad that you have money for sex?
But sure, we don't like so work in the bar.
Yes.
But problem is no money. So I don't know for working for make money for son for family.
In Thailand, there is still a beautiful ritual going on where hot paper cylinders are launched in the air, a reflection of a spirit that wishes to soar beyond its physical boundaries. Fire nested within baked arrangement of leaves and flowers, as a token for the sacred river to remain generous and flowing. All this is at stake and threatened to die. It is constantly colliding and bombarded by values and rituals of which the West claims to be more refined, more scientific, and more modern. Whorehouses, exclusive only for Japanese, whether you believe it or not. Women's monks, fat and greedy, shopping after computers, cameras, printers, and all the lot. While pathetic men that would pay handsomely for whores and prostitutes. Desolate and grieved women performing the wrong job in the wrong place. White men squabbling over young flesh in vain attempts to save the remnants of their decaying virility and manhood. Strippers and whores, monsters and giant manufacturers of carcinogenic make-up products, eluding members of the Thai society against their skin color and aging process. And of course, worst of all is Pandora, the serpent mouth that swallows the dignity and the pride of all nations. The only means those imbeciles would find to have a good time is hard liquor and smoking, where this hypocritic government keeps on printing packages with awful images of lung cancer. They literally push in the lips of their own people. Guns, pistols, rifles, and the shooting club in a Buddhist nation that should renounce violence within its own teachings. Chinese New Year done in a mall, not because it harbors any spiritual essence, but simply because it brings an extra cash.
You wrote this health is wealth?
Yes.
Okay.
This is in Shan, this is in English, and this is in Thai, in Pali.
And you are a monk?
Yes, they are both here.
And why did you become a monk?
As I like. What is your name?
My name is Ammar.
Ammar. My name is Ek.
Ek.
Yes.
It is a he or she?
He.
Huh?
He.
It's a he.
Man, yes.
But why is he dressed like a woman?
I don't know.
Why is that? Why is he sometimes a man, sometimes a woman?
Because his brain a little bit changed.
Just one question. What do you think is more important, to pray or to do things?
To do.
So why monks pray, and I don't see them do many things outside the world?
This is bit different.
So what do you do for the other people?
I mean, you help, you teach, you give activity or charity. This is do.
But how can you give charity when you are a monk? A monk do not have money.
This is not the money. Not important.
Okay.
The important is the heart. We give advisor when they have a problem.
I understand.
But
it's only verbal. So the help is only with the mouth, right?
So this is like I tell you, the first you help yourself.
I understand.
To clean your mind.
I understand.
This is the goal for the Buddhism. Yeah.
Fine. Now you did this. Now about the people and the world around you. I don't see monks going outside carrying stones or working in the fields or taking big timber, wood and building something. I only see them praying.
This is because you need to understand that the real teaching of the Buddha is the building or the healthy. This is just material. So the things the real Buddhism is peace in your heart. This is
but the world does not have peace. The world have wars and have killing. So how can you help with that?
This is we pray and
you pray.
We pray. We teach how to live with a peaceful, not okay.
But you don't go out, for example, to the government and say, "Hey, you have to stop these things now." You don't do this.
No.
Do you know anything about Islam?
Yes.
What do you think about Islam?
I think any religion is good, yeah.
How? But those people kill.
Huh?
Those people have to kill for the name of God. How can they be good?
So this is the real, the Allah. Sorry, the Allah is good, but the followers.
The people who follow Muslims.
Yes. No. I mean, you cannot.
But Allah said in His Quran, He said that you have to fight.
To fight, this is mean.
No, to fight, I mean to kill. He said you have to go and kill your enemy. So what kind of
when the enemy come to kill, they need to
Buddha
protect
them.
them.
Said this. Buddha
No,
said never
Buddhist, never kill.
So
yeah.
So I'm asking you. I mean, how do you think about this religion?
So, have you ever heard that Buddhism have a
Never.
gun to kill? Yeah.
This is why I'm telling you.
Peaceful, yeah.
Yes.
In Iraq also, in Afghanistan also, Muslims both they kill each other.
And what's your name?
Thảo.
Thảo. And how long it took you to make this color?
1 week.
1 week. Okay. And now you have a new hair, right?
Yeah, right.
Yes, nice right there. This is new, huh? The hair is new.
Yes.
Okay, because the last week the hair was short.
2 days.
2 days. Okay. And you can see everything is very nice here. Very nice there. The earring as well. Everything is there.
This is supposed to be a holy tree in the middle of a forest, yet What would be the offerings of the Thai people except shoes, baby powder, a bucket, a plastic elephant, more baby powder, candles still in the plastic bag, makeup set, lipsticks, nail polish, a brush, and that I believe would explain the true level of the Thai nation to achieve spirituality and transcendence.
No water.
No water. No water.
Wow, only
Yeah.
only this. Coke and Sprite
Yes.
and all of this. And you don't have water.
No. No.
Why no water?
No.
Okay.
Some, yeah. Somebody will be coming with a young girl, with the tourists, yeah. I see it, yeah. Japanese or some, yeah.
Old and young.
Old is foreigner will be old, yeah. The young girls will be Thai girls.
And you don't like this?
We don't like it. We cannot do nothing. They like it, yeah. They like it like this, yeah. This is in big town, yeah. In Bangkok, like this. I think they have plenty of money, yeah.
Plenty of money.
What we are watching at this moment is not just another interaction between a naive young Thai abusee and a sick white abuser, but a miniature image or a microcosmos from the general broad image of the interrelationship between a naive and abused Thailand and a sick white Western, American and European abuser. She never stops touching him, so she could constantly remind him of her services, which are totally molded and customized to his own personal needs and desires. Why would Thailand become a refuge for sick white men rejected by their own countries, their native women, and by basic ethical values who would abuse the simplicity of this nation and establish bars, nightclubs and sex markets upon every sacred inch of its soil and never ever to be questioned? Why would money devoid of any moral support remain the only means for sick old white men to create and to spread prostitution and sexual abuse upon simple, ignorant, naive and poor women who would in turn create a vicious circle for future and younger generations and constantly to turn this land to one huge whorehouse and a sex mecca for all ignoble and filthy men all around the world? Why would a young naive Thai girl who is not yet 18 years old with 4 younger brothers and sisters and a sick divorced mother wishes anything except to munch food, buy some cheap Chinese blouse and skirt and feed her family while that fat white pig behind her wishes nothing more but to put his penis between her skinny thighs when she is not busy feeding him, cooking for him, washing his clothes and cleaning his filth? Why would a sick German idiot enforce his own ridiculous Bavarian customs upon his Thai employees? And why would fast food chains be allowed to poison the ignorant Thai people? Why would simple and naive young women in remote Thai villages think of nothing but their image, and who is responsible to conduct ridiculous white beauty competition instead of targeting their heads and their spirits? Why would idiots who have nothing better to do in their lives except chasing a ball with another 22 idiots become the supreme motto and idols for a poisonous brand like Pepsi Cola, which spread its toxins along millions of innocent children who wrongly believed that morons such as Beckham and Ronaldinho have better brains than a chicken? Why would intelligent and refined creatures such as those elephants be forced under torture to perform stupid human actions, painting a t-shirt, playing football or basketball, only to please the dark side of humanity? And what happened to the dignity of a nation where there exists no leadership to bring that lost dignity back to its harbor? And how could we ever find pleasure from inflicting pain and not being aware of it? How could we ever imagine that we are the center of this world and that other microorganisms so vital to our existence and our ecosystem are dangerous and should be eliminated unless through fabricated lies by Western destructive companies as Dettol? Why would the minority of the world who are bound by no ethical values accumulate all the wealth within the high walls of their luxurious villas and mansions, and who never contributed a tiny bit to the welfare and the harmony of a just and balanced social system, while others had to be packed like sardines in filthy, unhygienic and overpopulated chicken boxes in a cruel capitalistic nation that bears no compassion to anyone except the wealthy? Why would the Thai police do nothing against child trafficking when child mafias are trading with stolen Burmese children, renting them for beggars in broad daylight? Why would an imbecile like George Clooney, whose highest achievement is opening a casino, become associated as such? Why would the cup of coffee that costs few cents be sold for such a high price when 80% of the people have little to eat? Why would fake and forged cards of all sorts be sold in public and in broad daylight? How could a religion as profound and refined such as Buddhism become degraded and stripped down to silly and meaningless rituals, empowering fanatic Thai organizations with money and power, while the rest of the nation are drowning in ridiculous services and sacraments? This is not just another TV commercial created by sick, brainless Thai ad producers, and believe me, they are too many, to rip away the simple Thai people from their simple natural joy to remain content with their destined shape, form and body. This is a mere direct projection of a global plot carefully weaved by greedy Western power manipulators who have no conscience at all and who has been ruining the promised paradise on this earth for the last 2,000 years. They keep on eluding you that you should be in control over anything you wish only if you would sell your very soul to the devil. Who is responsible for eluding Thai women to buy cosmetics that has not been tested except on laboratory animals and with definite carcinogenic side effects? Why would the military in Thailand every few years behead and execute few thousands of the best liberal brains in this country and not be questioned at all? Those are actually not professional fashion models but members of the royal family who, instead of playing serious leading roles, inspiring their people and enhancing further their ethical values and their legendary Thai cloth designs, they are posing like monkeys with full makeup and exotic Western outfits. The present king and queen are no longer young, and in less than a decade they would give the throne to a successor who unfortunately will not be Princess Maha Chakri Serindong, who still represents a sort of balance and justice within her personality and who would be able to restore a sort of reformation to the Thai people. Once again, the throne will be bequeathed to Prince Maha Vajiralongkorn, who is a spoiled, reckless idiot who spent his life chasing women, having sex with them in front of his own bodyguards. who almost killed his own sister in one of his many exploded outrages, and who, as we can see, celebrated his son's birthday with a cake, a Mercedes-Benz toy in the center, and total Western outfits. And that will be the forthcoming king, ruler, and god of millions of Thai citizens. Why would an amazing man like Al Gore, who, if to become the President of the United States, would restore the balance between man and environment all over the world, give way to an idiot and an antichrist such as Bush, unless unjust evil Western powers aimed entirely at dominating the wealth and the integrity of this planet to their own egoistic profits stop him and the like of him from doing so? Last but not least, I tell you that the course of evolution is not a compulsory and an inevitable one, but a choice, and that it could be bent to a far better one that serves humanity and the welfare of this earth and all the ethical and moral values we ought to live and fight for. We are at the end, but our choices.